See, AI itself is a big concern nowadays for the industry, whether it is an agentic as well as a generative. It's an evolving journey altogether. It's not limited to one single specific vertical or domain which is looking for their solutions. But you know that the day by day that the modernization and the transformation in the industry, which relevant to the different solutions are happening. Uh, I don't know whether agentic or the generative is going to make a leap on that part, but every single vertical and domain, they do have their own pragmatic solutions, and industry is looking at that part. Coming back to that, which is going to be like as a making bigger impact on that. So recently we have seen that the Mythos had taken into a very big leap, and industry and the whole world was shook up, and a few of the countries have restricted the uses of a few of the models as well. Uh, as of now, today, we are sitting more like as on a volcano. We don't know that which way this AI is going to be happen. That another 18 to 24 months are very crucial for this humanity. AI, the uses and the usability, which way it will go, will decide that whether it is agentic or generative will burst into the future. Let me take it in a perspective that you can't segregate all the three in a separate mode. Uh, Cloud is a requirement for the industry because in the kind of an environment at the global scale what we are working, you can't make it like as every single system on-premise. With respect to few of the government or the defense sector, where the air gap network is required. Otherwise, the cloud is very much required for that. Cyber security, any of an infrastructure which you have to use it, the cyber security will be a part of it. AI, which is like as every single tool, technology and trend, is going to make an impact on that part. So let's look at all these three particular components into a more singular way, and then it's like as a complementing each other, rather than onto that who's going to make a bigger impact on that side. We are living into a very different time altogether. We are fortunate as well as we are unfortunate that at this point in time, where every single 3 months there is a new trend, new technology, new solutions, and new products are coming into the market, and it's very difficult to cope up with all the trends, be it into cloud, cybersecurity, or in AI. As I earlier said, that between 18 to 24 months, the industry is going to shape a very totally different way altogether, and it's totally depend on us that which way we have to accommodate ourselves in that. Very well required, very well required. Let me give an example of that, the use cases. Um, while I'm just writing few of an RFPs, designing architectures for many of our solutions, one single, there is always a pragmatic view of a cybersecurity professional. That single point of failure or a dependency on one single OEM or a product or a technology will always be a pattern for any of an infrastructure. So we always believe that the multiple OEMs or the technologies have to come into a part for that. So the alliances will make that the combination of the different trends, the different technologies, how their integration, their approach, the methodologies will work in a tandem where they complement each other in every single way. Every single component has their own role, every single component has their own capability, how exactly it has to secure their way. And this is where the alliances have to play a very vital role. All India Infotech Forum is providing that particular leverage all across the vendors, the OEM, the partners, the consultants, the customer ecosystem all together in a way where all these things will make a value addition to all of each of us. So key takeaways are always it's always been a news to be a part of that such forum, and it's always been like I'm just attending for like last 5 years continuously, and I've seen that the growth and then the kind of an audience is there. Being very honest, that there are 3 or 4 different events are happening right now in the city, but the kind of an audience, the kind of the ecosystem, and the gathering what we are getting it over here, it's phenomenal. Congratulations to the entire organization.